Hey guys, Malik here. Welcome back to Age of Mythology Retold. Today we're going to continue with the campaign of New Atlantis, Mission 7, Betrayal at Sikios. While Greece is being destroyed, Amanra and Ajax must save Castor from disgruntled Atlanteans. We're gonna do this on Titan. Let's go.
Be quiet back there.
Amanra? What are you doing here?
We've come for Castor.
Us too. When I find him, I'm gonna pull his head off.
No, he is not our enemy. I think he is being tricked. We must find him.
What was that?
There he is. Prometheus himself. Not gonna lie, I don't like his new look in Age of Mythology Retold. Looks a little bit weird.
What happened? What is that?
That is a Titan. Only the lesser ones can escape Tartarus now. But soon, they'll free the others.
No, this can't be.
The power of the Olympian gods was the only thing keeping the Titans imprisoned. Fortunately, you went around destroying their temples and killing their followers. Now the Olympians can no longer hold them.
Why would you do this?
Oh, I didn't do it, Castor. You did.
I don't know why
There
he
he
was
is! Castor has betrayed us all! Kill him!
over the subtitles. That's okay.
Look, Castor. But those are Atlanteans attacking him.
We'll have to hold our ground and hope that Castor can as well.
Kids.
So essentially I think it's a good
doubt
idea
that thing is going to just sit back and let us build a base.
if we build a temple and we start gathering some resources. I think priests are going to be helpful in this map. I'm going to send a couple of them to scout
Build
the
behind the
area.
cliffs. That area is more easily defended.
Yep.
Ark.
Alright, so this freaking Prometheans keep attacking me through all three directions to my camp. It's not looking good. It's a little bit difficult to defend against all of them at the same time. But also, I'm not doing a very good job at defending them as well. Building a lot of priests here sounds like a good idea.
He's destroying the entire city.
I just need to do it quickly and as soon as possible. Setting up a spawn point for priests is also a nice idea. But yeah, they just keep on coming and it's not looking good in this part. The priests, however, are doing their job as soon as they are spawned. Problem is though, when I send the villagers to rest at the town center, because I don't want them to be attacked by the Prometheans, and since they are getting focused a lot, I stop my resource production and therefore I'm not able to make more priests. I'm still learning how to balance these things properly. My micromanagement game is not so good. Having the heroes like Ajax and Amanra helps a lot though.
Who you refer? kids.
Of course, another good idea is to build some walls so that they have a little bit of a difficult time to come through these passages. But then again, you gotta be really careful.
In your ear, kid. Image direct. Into you.
UIR. Tayo. Tayo.
The objective for this mission itself, though, is not very difficult to achieve. You just have to survive for a limited amount of time. Right now I have about 10 minutes left. But the attacks are very frequent, and the amount of mobs that they sent at me is also quite large. So as you can see here, I'm not even able to build the walls in time in order to stop them. I guess one of the mistakes that I made was not focusing the priests from the beginning of the map. I kind of missed some time that I could use to produce more units. But all in all, I'm still surviving and it's going quite well so far.
The Titan is attacking. Hold him back.
Now this is gonna be bad. If the Titan comes through the gates and he smashes them down, the city is gonna be next. So I think I have to lure him back and try to stall him as much as possible before the time limit stops. Having more priests wouldn't hurt as well.
Tayo.
And like I said, my micromanagement game sucks because I need to properly prioritize and schedule the tasks for my villages, which I'm not doing very well. Well, the Titan is coming, and I think it's a good idea for me to send Amanra out, so because she has the highest speed across all the heroes, and try to lure him out of my base. But there's a lot of Prometheans, as you can see, so she's also in danger of being destroyed right now. So far, it's kind of working. We got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Prometheus keeps going after Amanra, but more and more units join him. Okay, he actually lost the track of Amanra. They went a little bit too far. For some reason he stopped. Decided to focus on my priests. Okay, Amanra is down. The priests will not survive for a long time either. The ball is not built. Hopefully we will be able to mitigate that. I think I should send some villagers out to capture the second town center to the left there. But Prometheus is just standing. He's not actually going for the city for some reason.
You refer?
I'm not complaining, it buys me more time to properly do the resource production and unit production, but this is kind of weird. I don't think this is supposed to happen.
We have to get to Casto. We can use rocks to get him out of there.
So I got access to rocks through the temple, The Prometheus is just still standing there. He's not doing anything. I got the second TC set up. And he's just chilling. He's not doing anything while I'm just gathering resources for rocks.
Finito. No.
Good for me, I guess. Let's save the rocks. Let's build the third one and just send them to Caster's town center. That's gonna be a good way to win. In the meantime, I will just keep them here, far from
Get those rocks over to Castor.
attacks of the
He
enemies.
can't hold out much longer.
Good thing is that I don't have to actually pick up my heroes to send them to Castor as well. Sending 3 rocks will be just enough. And we'll just fly over Sikios. But yeah, the Prometheus standing in one place and doing nothing, that's kinda... On one side, I'm a little bit sad about this because it takes away from the thrill and the purpose of the mission.
Kids.
But on another side, I'm just happy that it happened because the attacks were too frequent. I could not build a proper base, I could not build a proper resource production as well. And I mean, the point of this mission is just survive until a certain amount of time passes. Which I did. And there you go. Yeah, that moment with Rock right there was always brutal to me when I was playing the OG campaign years ago.
What have I done?
It's a little late for that.
Most of the Atlantean army is now under Krios' control. It will be difficult to fight them and the Titan with this small force.
There are other Titans to fight.
Arcantos?
Father, I didn't know. I was trying to do what was best for Atlantis.
Do not dwell on that, my son. You must fight these Titans now.
Fight them? How can we fight them?
These are the lesser ones. They were sent to destroy the temples and followers of the Olympians to weaken them. If that is allowed, the greater ones can emerge.
So, there is a Titan in Egypt. Now?
Yes, and one in the Norselands. You will have allies in these places.
We go to Egypt first.
You will place the Egyptian in the next mission. Would you like to view? No. Alright, let's do next scenario. Cerberus looks awesome in Retold.
What are they doing?
That is a priest of Osiris. He is trying to awaken a guardian.
A guardian? To fight the Titan?
Yes, we must defend the priest while he finishes. Some here will have sided with Krios' forces. Castor, there is no gold to mine here. We must find the camel caravans scattered around here and send them to our allies' town center. This will establish a trade route.
Alright, so this mission actually took me quite a while to finish, and it took me at least maybe 2 or 3 tries. I'm doing this post factum, the voiceover. But essentially what happens is that you have to capture a certain amount of camel caravans scattered across all the map. This is the only source of gold that you can get on this mission. There is no gold mines or anything like this. Only the caravans that you can send to your allies' cities will actually be able to produce
You
gold.
need to act.
A couple of them are actually behind your base, and the other ones are in different corners of the map. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm just sending them to those corners. But this mission is much more difficult than the last one for sure. Even though the idea is the same, you have to survive until a certain time limit passes, which is the Guardian, until the Guardian is awakened. But the amount of forces that they send to you, and also the difficulty of those forces, is much more considerable than the Prometheans that were sent in the last mission. So we're gonna send these caravans and focus on getting some
A
wood.
stray camel has been found. Send it to our allies' town center.
In wedge.
There are a couple of relics also scattered across the map, which would be useful to have whenever you try to play this
Another
mission.
lost camel caravan. Send it to our allies' town center. Look, another lost camel caravan. Send it to our allies' town center.
A stray camel has been found. Send it to our allies' town center.
Now the thing about this map is that also the enemies will not only try to attack the Son of Osiris, who is trying to capture, or rather awaken, the Guardian, but they will also try to attack the trade route that you established with your allies' city. And they will attempt to send forces through these two small ravines and attack your only source of gold available. Ideally, we would want to draw them out of these valleys, and that's why I'm trying to build a base with unit production buildings close to the Sign of Osiris, so that we can always send reinforcements from the top of the hill. In particular, I want to focus on having Migdal units set up. And also I want to build some walls to defend my trade route as well.
We can put walls up to help protect our trade route.
In this map I also focused on priests a lot, because the enemy does send a lot of myth units your way. But unlike the previous map, they also mix it up with human units as well, such as cavalry, infantry, and archers as well. So the priests may not be very much effective against those guys, and that's why building Migdal units, especially war elephants, will be helpful.
The hordes of the underworld do not cease.
Scopus. Posto.
Capturing these relics will also be helpful. Sometimes I'm pausing the game so that I cannot be overwhelmed by the amount of things that happen at the same time, and I'm like taking some time to properly give out commands to my units.
Kids, are you refer?
You need to.
In it. Ia up to.
And UIR. Are you UIR? Greek. And we Greek. Tayo.
Ia arakter.
Enito. And
What's interesting is that in this map, the priests are apparently able to heal the Son of Osiris, because normally it's not possible to do that. I think that this is a special type of unit, specifically made for this map. But the healing rate is slow. It does help to keep him alive though.
The son of Osiris is a powerful warrior when we need him, but his most important task is to recharge the Guardian.
Tayo. Ayo refer. Girek.
I'm gonna use a couple of god powers here to
Girek.
keep the units away from me.
Inito. Tayo.
Ettimo.
UIR. Tayo. Ayo refer.
The Atlanteans of Kronos are attacking our city. Force them back.
Tayo.
So here we have a
And we.
relatively good setup for the base. We have 3
Girek.
Migdal units, Migdal strongholds, a couple of monuments to help speed up the unit production lines, and also a lot of priests to heal the Son of Osiris and deal with the myth units that keep coming our way.
And which.
Prostani.
NUER.
I did focus on the heavy war elephants as well, because they are very good against anything that they touch.
Greek. Tayo.
Ettimos.
And UIR.
Protesto.
And priests are playing the role of the support in my army composition.
Leje.
Inito.
Now this shit can happen as well when after a certain period of time or after enough health was restored by the Son of Osiris to the Guardian, they can just start literally teleporting units to Son of Osiris, and it's gonna be a disaster if you're not prepared for it. This took me off guard maybe once or twice in my previous attempts. This time, thankfully, I had a little bit of an army around so that I can actually meet them and deal with them. But yeah, the priest spawn just never stops. So does the elephant spawn. And as you can see here, sometimes the enemy will send out the rock to your base, and they will try to land it exactly in the middle of your base, full with units. If you can catch this rock in the middle of flight, en route, and try to destroy them, the units will not reach it, and you will be able to deal with the remnants that will pop out of it as soon as the rock is dead. Priests are very helpful with that, because rocks are mythical units. So far it's going quite well.
Up. UIR.
And which.
As you can also see, I divided my priests into 2 different groups because, as I noticed, enemy will try to send mostly myth units onto the right area where the trade route is established, while they will try to mix up the myth units and the human units and try to send them to the Son of Osiris in the middle. Priests are doing a good job defending it there.
Greek. Ayo refer. UIR.
Leje. Esvaken.
Tayo. Ayo refer.
The Guardian is almost rejuvenated.
Yeah, I decided to save here because I didn't want to lose this moment.
EU refer.
I had a lot of wood in my stockpile, so I decided to sell it all out and focus on unit production. Thankfully, there's a lot of wood near your base. And also, I wanted to advance to the next stage, get the Blessing of Thoth,
UIR tayo.
so that I can produce more units from Migdal
Tayo.
Stronghold.
UIR. Any ayo refer. UIR. Tayo. UIR.
One thing that I can say is that I sometimes wish that the original developers of Age of Mythology would consider making the Titans look different for Greece and Egyptians. I would want the Greek Titan to be maybe like a Typhon or something, and the Egyptian Titan, because it looks so much like Ra, maybe I would like to make it look like Apep or Apophis, the snake. And then they would be able to use them appropriately, and also save the Prometheus as like a final boss for last. But I'm still happy with the way that things are going right now. Retold is amazing.
Kids.
Greek tayo.
Roshes ulume.
Enito. Ayo tayo.
We'd be fools to try to siege the enemy city on our own. Our only hope is to revive the Guardian.
Tayo.
The Titan is coming!
And ayo refer.
So after a certain period of time, after you restore enough health to the Guardian, the Titan will start going your way, and he will try to actively stop you from restoring the Guardian and attack your Son of Osiris, which is why I decided to use my priests and kite him away from the Son of Osiris. Unfortunately, it doesn't really stop the human enemies from attacking him, and there was a couple of points where I was about to lose my Son of Osiris had I not hide him in a lighthouse or in a tower, or just getting him back behind the city walls. Thankfully, I still had my army, so I decided to send them up to help the Son of Osiris and deal with the human army there.
The Titan is almost upon us! Revive the Guardian!
But yeah, I did a couple of mistakes when I tried to save the life of the Son of Osiris. I think keeping him always focused on the Guardian would be a good idea, and also keeping your army close to him at all times would be a good idea, so that the restoration is not interrupted in any way and you can get to the goal objective much faster. Thankfully, the Titan is easily kiteable and distracted. And soon enough, the Guardian will awaken.
And we ayo refer. UIR. Ayo refer. Greek tayo. UIR. Ayo refer. And we Greek UIR tayo.
The Guardian is ours to command.
And there you go. There's your ticket to win. Once you know the location of all the camel caravans, some of the relics that will be very helpful to you, and once you actually set up a good line of defense for the Son of Osiris,
Destroy the Titan of Tartarus.
This mission gets much easier. But the first 2 tries, man, it wasn't going so well. And there you go, we are victorious. You will place the Norse in the next mission, so I decided to say no because this was the last mission that I did for this session recording. In any case, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining and supporting me. I appreciate that a lot. I hope you will consider leaving a like, subscribing, following on Twitch, and I hope you like the content that I make. If you have any kind of feedback or if you have any questions or comments, please let me know because I appreciate it and I want to grow as a content creator. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.